Hey everybody, and thanks for tuning into the AFV factory. So I thought we'd have a little catch up on the Amusing Hobbies Centurion Action X. Now, not a lot has gone on since the last video because I have solely been working on this at Model Club, and with all the people there and chatting, etc., etc., you don't tend to get a great deal done. I now, however, have finished the Leopard 2. And so I can now concentrate on this Centurion solely, and I'm expecting it to sort of go forward in leaps and bounds. Really, having now built the majority of the turret, sort of getting a feel for what the build's like, I can sort of already see that it's the sort of Amusing Hobbies classic of minimal sub-assemblies, relying in a good way on a lot of molded on detail, which just helps with the build, and helps to move things along. So yeah, as I say, I've got most of the turret is done now, other than the hatches. I added the smoke dischargers. That was on Thursday. What I completely forgot about was that I've got these resin printed ones from Model Ray, which are much better in comparison. My shaky hands will allow me to show you. So I'll swap those over. I'll take those off and put these ones on, and that'll be pretty much the turret done. And playing about with barrels as well. So this is you get two options: the 20-pounder or the more modern L7 105mm, which is this with the fume extractor in it. I'm struggling to get it to sort of look right when it's lining up. As you can see, this lip here sits up higher, and it doesn't matter which way I put this round. Something looks not quite right. So yeah, that with the lip does go into that one. So it is just this one here. So I'm thinking that I might have to do some surgery on this, and it's looking like if I open that up to make it a complete circle, I can then rotate that round so it goes in like that, and I think then that will line up, that lip there will line up with there. So whether that's, I'm not quite sure why that is, or whether that's a technical issue. Bearing in mind this is a fairly new tank. I don't know whether it's even available yet, other than on back order. So this just might be something that slipped through at Amusing Hobbies, because it should sit higher. It shouldn't be the same distance from the barrel out to the edge of the fume extractor all the way round. It should be lower at the bottom, on the underside. So yeah, anyway, slight mystery that I still am yet to solve. So yeah, so watch this space. The next videos coming along will be solely on this. I am waiting for another tank from them, which is the PT91 Tawdy or Towdy, however you want to pronounce it, which is currently somewhere between China and Devon. No one seems to know really where that is, but hopefully that will turn up and isn't lost forever, or they'll send me another one. And the other thing in that parcel is the springs for the suspension, which is why I started on the turret, because the kit, again, it wasn't it was the first kit, one of the first kits they sent out for me to review. didn't have the springs in, which they've now sent me with this missing, and they've also gone missing with this model. So I'm sure eventually it all will work out well, and I'll be able to build the suspension. It's workable. The tracks, if I haven't already shown you, are individual links clipped together, all cleaned off. So there's no work to do other than putting them together. I do have, as I've said, these resin ones also from Model Balray. So I will be building both. Obviously, I'll build these so that whoever buys this kit or is interested in this kit can see how I get on with the individual links. But also, I shall do these as well. And then again, if you're interested in upgrading, you're after some aftermarket tracks for your Centurion, you can see how I get on with these. So that's about it really for this. No point in me really carrying on and repeating myself. So thank you very much for tuning in, and there'll be plenty more of this to come over the next few weeks, and I'll catch up with you all soon.